How's it going, guys? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to show it to you right now. This is the debut album from the band Hideous Divinity, entitled Obeisance Rising. This is released on Unique Leader Records. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they're based out of Rome, Italy, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be a very modern, technical style of death metal. Let's say if you were to think of their countrymen in bands like Hour of Penance and Flesh God Apocalypse, you would have the sound that Hideous Divinity are definitely going for. This is their debut full length. It's 11 tracks and it runs around 49 minutes in length. And what this album basically is nothing more than a conceptual work based upon the John Carpenter movie They Live. Now, if you've ever seen that movie, it's the movie where Roddy Piper puts on the black sunglasses and he sees the world in an entirely new kind of way. The world is being run by aliens, and basically everyone has to conform to a certain way and a certain style. Very, very crazy and unique kind of stuff. And that's what the songs and lyrics of this record totally convey. A futuristic kind of world run by aliens, and you don't know what to do or how to react to any of that kind of change. But enough about the concept. Let's get right on into the music. Like I mentioned before, if you're into bands like Flesh God Apocalypse or Hour of Penance, I should also mention someone that used to be in Hour of Penance plays guitar for this band. If you're into those bands, or maybe even bands like Neuraxis, or maybe even Chrysiun, Hideous Divinity is a band for you, and this is a band that showcases a bunch of potential. They've been around for quite a while, but if this is only what their debut sounds like, I can only imagine what will become the next great step from this band. The guitar work on here is really, really solid. I'm enjoying the way the riffs are calculated and played, the solid creativity delivered in the riffs, the technical aspects of the guitar sound really good, nice leads, nice riffs, a little bit of tremolo here and there, to the solos. The solos have a really good grit and crunch to them. I absolutely love the way that the guitar solos sound. Nothing show-offish about it. You would think that if it's technical death metal, you would expect a lot of wankery and showing off for the sake of showing off. But the guitar solos that are on here sound really, really solid. I really am impressed by this. Bass-wise, it's not a bass guitar sound that's drowned out or muddled by the loudness of the guitars. The bass fits in right in and perfectly. There's a good solid bass tone throughout this entire record. Very audible, very clear. I want to say maybe on tracks like Cerebral Code of Obeisance and Summoning Fists to Heaven, I want to say. There's some really good solid bass work on those tracks. It isn't like that all the way throughout this album because it basically blends in with the guitar tone, but when the bass does have its moments to shine, it does shine, and it's very good. Drum-wise, the drums are very fast-paced throughout this entire record. There really isn't a moment where it calms down or takes a breath. It really just goes straight forward for the jugular, and it sounds pretty damn awesome. It's mainly riddled in your typical death metal style of drumming, fast blast beats, a lot of triggered double bass, good solid rolls and fills. The drum fills sound really solid here. The double bass, I don't know how some others might feel about it, but I'm getting the feeling that if I were to have seen this band live, or if I've seen live footage of this band, it would sound a lot better. The live performance would sound a lot better than what it would sound like in a studio. But that's just how I feel about it. I think the drums sound solid. They do have their unique kind of moments in between, but it is what it is. It's a good solid drum performance. And the vocals are basically a low guttural kind of vocal, very harsh and raspy. You can definitely understand what the vocalist is saying, even when he hits to the more higher kind of screams. The vocals are nice and varied. They're not layered to the point where you won't understand or won't appreciate what the vocalist has to say, but the way he has his delivery, it sounds pretty solid. I'm enjoying this guy's vocal performance. Very solid. So overall, if you're a fan of Italian death metal, if you're a fan of technical death metal, if you're somebody that's currently into Flesh God Apocalypse or Hour of Penance, this is definitely another band from Italy to definitely pay attention to. I am really looking forward to hearing more from this band in the future. I only hope that they can continue to be better and improve on whatever it is they feel they need to improve on. This is a really good band, and if you're into technical death metal, check out Hideous Divinity. If I had to pick any favorite tracks, I would definitely have to say Life During Epidemic. That's the true opening track of this song. Summoning Fists to Heaven, Cerebral Code of Obeisance, Bred for Slavery, and Laughing at the Ephemeral Race. Might have said that wrong, but sorry about that. Whatever. So I'm going to show you the album again. This is Obeisance Rising by Hideous Divinity. This is released on Unique Leader Records. Check it out if you want, and I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Pretty impressive stuff, and I'm looking forward to hearing more from them in the future. So check out Hideous Divinity. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel, and until the next time, Armijo out.